Very good morning, my dear students, and welcome to class 12 English core class. Today I am available with you with a very interesting lesson from the book Vistas, and the name of the lesson is Should Wizard Eat Mummy, written by John Updike. The lesson is Should Wizard Eat Mummy, written by a famous writer John Updike. Should wizard hit mummy? Should wizard hit mummy? Wizard means a magician. Wizard means a magician, one who performs magic spells. Should wizard hit mummy? Hit, beat, attack. Should the wizard hit mother? Should the wizard beat mother? Should the wizard hit mother? It's a question. The lesson raises a question before us. Should wizard hit mummy? After reading the lesson, we shall give answer to the question. We shall find answer to the question. We shall analyze the matter. We shall get into the depth of the lesson. And we shall try to find proper answer to the question, should wizard hit mummy? Yes or no? If yes, give reasons. If no, give reasons. So, we shall come to the lesson. Before coming to the lesson, we have to know what is the lesson about. Before coming to the story of the lesson, we should know what is the lesson about. The lesson is about child psychology. The lesson makes exploration of a child's mind. What a child wants, what a child thinks, how the child's mind works, what are the characteristics of children, what are the characteristics of child's mind, children's minds. Yes, what is that, my dear children? It's a packet. Now you will be very curious to know what is inside. What is inside the packet? Until and unless I open the packet, your curiosity will remain in your mind. Your mind will be in suspense. What may be inside the packet? Yes, I shall open the packet. In the packet there are books. So your curiosity is satisfied. So children are very curious. They are very eager to know. Small children are very eager to know new things. When a child grows up, the child grows up with increasing curiosity. Every moment the child has a question to ask to parents, to the elders, because they want to learn new and new things. They want to know the world. They want to know all the facts around them, or the world, the new things before them. They want to know the world, understand each and everything. That's why they have thousands of questions in their mind, and they are very eager to learn. They are very eager to know new things, new facts. Next, children search for logic and reason. Anything children will not believe. If the elders tell anything to the children will not believe. When they are very small, they may believe, but when they come up to age, they will start reasoning. They will start finding logic behind everything. They will not believe in anything and everything that we tell the children. They will apply logic in everything before believing, before accepting something. They will apply logic and reason. Then only children will accept the thing. So children search for logic and reason. That's why they keep on asking question. Why is it like that? How is it like that? Like that question the children keep on asking. Next, the children develop their own likes and dislikes, own views and own opinion. What is this? Cabbage. What is this? Pumpkin. Do you like pumpkin? No, I don't like. Why don't you like? Why don't you like pumpkin? You should like pumpkin. You should like, you must like, it's very tasty. Why don't you like cabbage? Or why you like cabbage? Why don't you like pumpkin? It is the children's own taste and distaste. It is the children's own likes and dislike. There should not be any kind of imposition on children. So children have their own likes and dislikes. So duties of parents, adults and elders are to satisfy the curiosity of children in a correct manner without giving any wrong information. If we give wrong information and satisfy them at this moment, tomorrow when they will come of age and their reasoning capability will develop, they will ask question. That information was given wrongly. They will ask question. That's why we must satisfy the curiosity of the children in a very, very correct manner. The answer must be correct. It must be logical. Otherwise, when they grow up, they will ask question. And if they find that the answer was wrong, they will stop believing. They will stop believing us. That's why we must give correct information to answer their queries. So, we must give logical. We must give the information in a logical manner, or we must present the things before the children in a logical, reasonable manner. There must be logic. Anything we cannot present before the children and we cannot make the children believe and accept. There must be logic and reason. And children have their own likes and dislikes. So it is the duty of parents, the elders, the adults to value their likes and dislikes, respect their likes and dislikes, and understand their likes and dislikes. So the lesson gives us message, and the lesson raises certain moral issues here, as the title itself is Should Wizard Hit Mummy? So certain moral issues are raised in the lesson. We shall analyze the moral issues, but before that we shall come to the lesson. Before understanding the lesson, the subject matter of the lesson, we must know the characters of the lesson. The main character of the lesson is one small child. She is 2 years old. Her name is Zoe. She is a small girl. Next character is Zack. Mr. Zack is the father of Zoe. Next, Claire. She is the mother of Zoe. And in the lesson we find another very important character, one old wizard, means the magician. So these are the important characters in the lesson. Now, we have to know that Zack, the father of Zoe, started a custom of telling stories to Zoe when Zoe was a small girl, very small, 2 years old. He started telling stories every day after taking lunch, when they were taking short nap. At that time, every day, Zack used to tell a story to Zoe, and especially at the time of Saturday naps. On Saturdays, when they were taking naps, Zack had to tell a story to Zoe. And what is the story about? What are the stories about? What kind of stories Zack used to tell Zoe every day? The stories were about animals. He used to tell stories of animals to Zoe. But every day, where from Jack will get new and new stories. How many stories Jack has in his collection, in his mind, in his memory? How many stories there are? The stock of stories is exhausted. Now Jack doesn't have any new story to tell to Zoe, but Zoe insists every day, "Father, tell a story, tell a story." She keeps on insisting until and unless Jack tells a story, Zoe will not sleep. So Jack was in a very helpless position. Every day he had to tell a story to Zoe, otherwise Zoe will not sleep. So what did Jack do? Jack kept the story same always. The basic structure of the story was same always. Only Jack used to change the name of the character, the name of the animal. He only changed the animal, name of the animal. Someday the story was about a fish, someday the story was about a chipmunk, someday the story was about a squirrel, and the animal was named as Roger. The name of the animal was Roger. Roger fish, Roger chipmunk, Roger squirrel. Every day the story was about an animal, and the animal had a problem. He used to go to the owl. The wise owl advised the animal to go to the wizard. The wizard, with the help of magic, solved the problem of the animal, and the animal came back home, waited for the father to come from Boston, and after the father comes from Boston, they take dinner and the story comes to an end in this way every day. Then what is the story about today? Today what is the story about? What story Jack is going to tell Zoe today? Jack tells a story of a skunk. Today Jack tells a story of a skunk. A skunk is an American mammal. A skunk is an American mammal that has a stinking body, very bad smelling body. It has a very bad smelling body. It has a very bad smelling body. So, what was the problem with Roger skunk? What was the problem with Roger skunk? So, it is already said that Roger skunk's body smelled very badly. So, bad smell on the body was the problem for Roger skunk, and because of the bad smell, other creatures in the jungle did not take him in their games, did not like his company in their games. So Roger skunk felt avoided. He felt left out. So he could not play with his friends because his friends did not like him because of his bad smell on the body. So he goes to the wizard. He goes to the owl. The owl advises him to go to the wizard. He goes to the wizard and tells the wizard about his problem. He tells the wizard that his body smells very badly because of the smell. Other animals in the jungle do not like him to play with them. So the wizard asked Roger skunk, "What smell do you want?" Roger skunk said, "I want the smell of the roses. Please give me the roses smell." By magic, the wizard gave Roger skunk the smell of the rose. He applied magic. The smell of rose came to the body of Roger skunk. Now Roger skunk is very happy, and he happily went to play with his friends, and all his friends welcomed him, liked him, and they played together, and happily he returned home in the evening after the game was over. When Roger skunk goes home, his mother gets very angry. "Where from you got the new smell? What kind of smell is that?" your previous smell was better? Who has given you the smell? Mummy, that wizard has given me the smell. I told the wizard that I have a problem. My body smells very badly, and because of this bad smell on my body, other animals do not like me to play with them. So I asked the wizard to give me smell of the rose. So the wizard has given me the smell of the rose, ma'am. Where from the wizard has got the courage to give you the new smell? I shall go to the wizard. I shall hit the wizard. Why the wizard has given you the new smell without my permission? I am your mother, and without my permission, the wizard has given you new smell. Mother skunk goes to the wizard along with Roger skunk and asks the wizard to give back the old smell. He hits the wizard and asks the wizard to give back the old smell. So the wizard gave back the old smell to Roger skunk. So Roger skunk came back home. Roger skunk is unhappy. Then the story goes like this, and the story ends in this way. But Zoe is unhappy. Zoe is listening to the story told by her father. Zoe is unhappy with the ending of the story. Zoe is unhappy because the mother hit the wizard. Zoe liked the rose smell on the body of the skunk. But when the old smell was restored on the insistence of mother, so Zoe is unhappy with skunk's mother. Zoe wants that the wizard should hit mom, not the mom should hit the wizard. That's why Zoe is very unhappy with the ending of the story and asks her father to tell the story in a different way. Now Zoe can ask question in course of telling the story. In the course of the father was telling the story. Zoe was asking questions after questions. Are magic spells real? Will the old wizard die? Like these questions she was asking repeatedly, this and that, because her mind was filled with curiosities. She could now do reasoning. She could analyze the things logically. And she has her own likes, own dislikes. She likes the story to end in a different way. She asked father to tell the story with a different ending. Tell the story with a different ending so that in the end the wizard hits mom. So that mom likes the good smell, the rose smell on the body of the skunk. So skunk's father comes back home. Skunk's father comes back home from Boston, and after seeing the drama, he is caught in between. On the one hand, he has to defend the mother. On the other hand, he has to give respect to the views, opinions, like, dislikes of his child, Roger skunk. So he is caught in a very ugly middle position. He is in a helpless position. Which way to go? Whom to support? So he supports both, but he establishes the fact before Roger skunk that mother is superior. Mother is much superior to that wizard. That is why Roger skunk must obey the mother, and Roger skunk must accept what mother has done. Roger skunk must accept that mother has done the right thing. because without the permission of the mother, a wizard should not do anything on the child. The wizard should not give new smell on the body of Roger skunk without the permission of Roger skunk's mother. Mother is much superior. That's why Roger skunk must accept that mother is right. Roger skunk must have respect for mother's opinion, because mother, the parents, that means parents are the best well-wishers for the children, and the parents bring up the children. The parents take care of the children, not Roger skunk, not the wizard, not anybody else, but parents. It's not the wizard who takes care of Roger skunk. It's the parents of Roger skunk who take care of Roger skunk. So Roger skunk must accept that. Roger skunk must understand that what mother has done the right thing. That's why children must obey the parents. But at the same time, the moral issues raised by the lesson is that we must have a proper understanding, a bond of relationship between the children and parents, elders, adults. There must be good bond of relationship between parents and children. Children must have full confidence in the parents. They must have faith in the parents. They must obey the parents. And they must also know that it is only their parents who wish them all the best, who know them better, and they only bring them up, and they have aims and expectations. So in that way, they bring up the children, they groom up the children. So parents are the best well-wishers for children. So Roger skunk now understands that yes, I love mother more than the wizard. Mother is my mother, my loving and caring mother. So father skunk, means Roger skunk's father, keeps mother's position very high, and he advises Roger skunk to respect the mother, and what mother has done is the right thing. Even though he knows that, even though Jack knows that what Roger skunk likes or dislikes is also correct. So Roger skunk's father is in the middle position. So he defends the mother on the one hand, and on the other hand he gives respect to the likes and dislikes of the child also. So the moral issues of the lesson I shall discuss in details in another class. So for today, bye. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.